Hey, so so these are the last bit of sun rays still out there in the skies, and the night is approaching really fast. There is somewhere down there my scooty is parked, and my headlight is not working. So that's the scene. Also, today is 111th day of the year. Today is also Rome's foundation day. Rome wasn't built in a day, but sure it was founded on this day, this very day, 111th day of the year. So, since you have already clicked on the thumbnail, so I guess I have your permission at least to violate your auditory space. And yet, as a formal permission, I'm asking, can I violate your auditory space? I'm presuming I can, and I'm proceeding with that. I'll try to keep it as short and crisp and try to be as engaging as I can be. So, there is this child, and he comes back home from school and he's tensed. Mother asks, "What happened?" To which he complains and said, "They teased me, they beat me, they slapped me, they pushed me." That would have been a normal complaint. That would have made much more sense. But instead he complains, "They talked to me. They had a conversation with me." To which mother replies, "That's not doing something to you. They talked to you. They were precisely not doing anything to you. Even keeping silence is pushing people away. Talking is not. It's engagement. It's connection. Even uncomfortable conversations are still bridges, nonetheless, whereas silence or avoidance can be walls. In class 3rd, I was taught that fire or the wheel were the greatest invention of all time. My journey from school to back home used to be a long one. It used to be a fun and sometimes and it used to be a fun and sometimes not so fun bus rides from one corner of the city to the other. So I remember I was in class 4th, and I was thinking about what I have been taught the previous year. Was wheel or fire really the greatest inventions of Homo sapiens? I've been pondering over the same question for a while. And the mind of that child always came and halted over this one invention that he thought no one paid much attention to. And guess what? That ability was. That tool was. That ability or that tool was the ability to communicate with each other, to form languages, not merely as tools to cater necessities of day to day lives, but a way of implanting seeds of thoughts in mind of fellow beings they grouped with. A way of communicating memes, as Richard Dawkins puts it in his book. Puts it in his book, yeah, whatever. So that is something that is mesmerizing. I remember I was reading Rig Veda, and it was 10th mandala of the Rig Veda, and there were so many verses about Vak Devi, Devi of speech, the goddess of speech, and and Rig Veda considers the ability to speak as a divine one. We have seen in our digital spaces how cursed it has become, how cursing has been normalized in our society. Cursing to the very bad of the baddest extent, of the limits of the of the taboo limits of human mind. Having sex with one's own mother, having sex with one's own daughter. These things have been normalized, and we have been using that in our language. And I wonder if the ability to speak is so divine, if it is considered that such a beautiful voice of that bird, if it is considered so divine, why are we cussing so much these days? Why? How have we become like that? And what has happened to us? That's such an old boomerish question to ask, but still I would like to ask nonetheless.